the temple already.
Oh, and when you're done with that, I want to go get the Sheidron thing examined.
Oh yeah, by the Broderick Quink and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Plus, I want to know if he'd know who the Illusion Man was. I can recreate it with Silent Image.
Alright. Yeah, we can do
Tangle
that.
takes priority first.
So you go to Father Xantus, and he goes,
Yep.
my children, how are you?
Could be better.
I have felt better. My hand.
You seem to
How
be.
am I expected to relieve people of their valuable... I mean, do my job with this hand?
Well, he inspects it, he goes, I, unfortunately, am of no use for this. It requires a better cleric than I.
Do you know of one in town?
I do not. Not at all. I've not heard of anyone better than myself in a long while.
Tangle hands Caral a Hall's lozenge and...
There's something wrong, Coral.
Quadro says we may have to wait the night then, unfortunately, Tangle, as Coral here believes he can help, but...
Well, she says to Father Xanthus, can you at least tell me if I will live through the night with something of this?
Oh, yes, my child.
Or will I wake up in the morning with hair growing out of my armpits in weird directions?
He gets a spooky-looking face. He goes, my child, it is worse than you could ever imagine. You shall awake tomorrow morning just fine.
What an asshole. Kick him in the nuts.
He has a smirk.
Tangle looks like she's going to faint, and then she glares at him.
We did encounter a necromancer in the sanatorium.
You don't say. A necromancer. Where at?
Yeah, in the basement of the sanatorium. He fled us. We clearly had him outmatched.
That's for the best.
He quaffed a potion of gaseous form and left. I did want to keep you guys on alert. It's more than likely he'll want some type of revenge on us, whether to come back in greater numbers or what. But
there's my amulets.
We'll handle it if it comes to that, but I do agree.
Be on alert as your troops have been, well, as your followers have been.
I let everybody else know, since we're all here with Father Xanthus, that there was a man that was looking to speak with us about some trouble in the farmlands, which sounds like we kind of already know what's going on. There's been some ghoul activity out there, but we might want to hear his account unless anyone else needs to do something right now.
Well, Roxy, Roxas, and Gertis are going to go get the Sheidron thing looked at, but you guys can, meet with Grump and then bring me up to speed.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll be all right.
That should be okay. Yeah, I was going to say, we might want diplomacy, but I can always intimidate, so all of us can intimidate. It'll be the 3 burly men interrogation team. And then the adorable half-elf. Yep, the adorable half-elf. She's sitting in that.
Bad cop.
Trying to be all mean and looking, and we're just like, you're adorable.
Tangle does have diplomacy. She's been training under Roxy with that.
Nice, okay. Sounds
See
good.
what Carl is doing?
Yes.
Don't do that.
This is an example
Alright,
table.
well, you just wasted it. Good job.
You just wasted that 20. Sheesh. Alright. So we busted in to see that guy really quick.
Alright.
So. Okay, so yeah, we'll split up.
Are you so sure?
Don't split the party!
No, okay, so let's do this heathen rune thing first.
Okay.
So, let me get to that.
It's
Mondo
literally
still wants that for his belt.
Well, she's going to give it to him once they know what the heck it is.
Okay, alright, so let's go. I mean, I don't want to get possessed either, so I definitely agree that we should get looked at. So
just saying, it did kind of react to New Orleans, so for all we know, it could have been how Lamashtu was possessing her when her eyes started going red, or her snake tongue, and all that crazy crap.
Yeah, good point.
Alright, so
I'll
you
be
go
right back.
see Brother Queen.
Oh.
Hello. How are you doing?
Roxy's like, just good. She presents him the Sheidron, and she's like, we've been trying to figure out what this is, and we keep seeing it, and I think it's related to Thessalon somehow, but other than that,
Thessalonian,
I'm
huh? That's seems to be. I am quite an expert on that.
Ooh, you are.
Yes, in fact, that old light, I believe it used to be some type of artifact of some sort from the Thessalonian age. Unfortunately, much of what we know from about the lore of Thessalonian culture has been lost.
I used to know quite a bit about it, but then a goblin hit me upside the head with some blunt object, so...
Oh, that's no fun at all. You see,
it is not.
Most sages place the height of the Thessalonian Empire from 7,000 to 8,000 years ago, but I suspect it collapsed no sooner than 10,000 years in the past. He believes that, he goes, I actually believe that the old light was actually a war machine capable of spewing fire from its peak. But I am just called a hack and some crazy man by my peers. But what is it you wish to know?
Well, if we could, I have two questions. If we could get this thing identified, she points out the Sahedron crest.
Well, let's...
And also...
Okay, go for it.
By any chance, do you know who the heck this guy is? Using silent image, she shows him the illusionary man, and she starts speaking what he said in actual Thessalonian.
Oh, you don't say. I have my... Wow, I cannot even... My mind is just blown right now. I know who that is, but first things first. This is called a Sahedron rune, and it signifies not only the 7 virtues of rule, which, you know, those are rights generally agreed among scholars like myself and you to be wealth, fertility, honest pride, abundance, eager striving, righteous anger, and rest. But also the 7 schools of magic recognized by Thessalonian. Yeah. And he seems to be smirking. God damn it, that's so weird.
I would say the words are familiar to Roxy, but she can't remember how they, you know, go together.
Yeah, because the divination magic was not held in high regard by the ancients. Instead, they did Thessalonian magic. He goes, let's see. Most of what is understood about Thessalonian indicates its leaders were far from virtuous. And I think that the classic mortal sins rose from corruptions of the Thessalonian virtues of rule. But, anyways, in any event, this rune is a Sahedron rune. It's certainly a symbol of power, one that may well have stood for and symbolized the empire itself. I'm quite thrilled to be going on in this investigation, to be involved in this investigation that you're involved in, and the fact that the killer carved it into the flesh, I believe he might be some sort of scholar. I am not. No, I am much too old for it, though. It's not me.
I'll do a sense person, sense motive plus 11.
You're not there.
Oh, that's right. We split.
Yeah, we're going to...
Is anyone else ranked in that? I don't remember.
No one else is there.
Yeah, it's just Roxy.
Roxy loves
it's not me.
Oh, how's a 16,
Yeah,
Roxy?
you believe him. He's frail old man. You don't think he could do this. You know?
Especially since, yeah, Roxy's like, so the rune symbolizes the 7 Thessalonian virtues then, huh?
Yes.
So
yes, the
who's
righteous virtues.
The righteous virtues. So who's the man then?
Sorry, 7 virtues of rule. I'll write that down.
Proxies, of course, is writing these down.
Yes. The man. Let's see. Let me look this up.
Roxy's still maintaining the image because she can. Oh, I think he had this weird sword with glaive. I think she popped one of those things, pops it to his hand, so he's talking and waving it around now.
Okay. Let's see. Where can I find that? Just if I can find it. Give me a minute.
Sure.
Huh. Maybe it's down further. What are you? Well, he actually does not know who that is. But
really,
do you have those drawings that you like sketched out from? There's like drawings of cities and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Roxy reaches into Rox's saddlebag and starts putting him on the table.
Okay.
And in her head, she's like, "Huh, this spell's cool. I should totally use it to like make presentations for our battle plans."
It's pretty cool, yeah. It reminds me of like Star Wars, the big grid, you know, the whole globe thing. Yeah.
Yeah. She starts putting him down, and she's like, I think Thistletop was actually an ancient Thessalonian ruin of some kind. We found these inside of it, and we took sketches of them.
Yes, it's, let's see here. Yes, it is the big city that had, like, depictions of gems and all that stuff. He goes, I can't believe it. This is the legendary Zinshalast. I'll type that out for you.
Zinshalast. Well, whoever the man with the glaive was.
There he goes. A lost city rumored to be hidden somewhere in the Kodar Mountains. Tales speak of the city of having streets of gold and buildings carved from immense gems. But although countless explorers have sought it, and most have died, most scholars say it never existed at all. I, of course, think differently. Let's see. Oh yeah, also the other one, the other drawing. There's this other carving depicted on the walls. He goes, I think that person that you showed me earlier is also in this depiction here. It seems to be Runelord Karzog. One of those. I'll type it out.
Runelord Karzog. Karzog.
Yes. Unfortunately, I do not really know much about him, but it seems to be that figure of history.
Roxy's like, well, I'll be sure to tell my friends about this. Thank you for your assistance. Keep the drawings.
Oh, yes, thank you. All right. So now we go to
Us.
yes, you guys. So, Sheriff Hemlock explains, the man came to me speaking of walking scarecrows, and that's all he's said since then. He might be crazy, but you've been more than helpful. And he requested your assistance, so I figured I would seek you out. And
It's understandable.
he opens the door, and there's an old man. Let me see if I can. No. Get a picture up here for you.
I bet you there's some awesome fishing at Sandpoint.
Oh yeah.
Like over here. Look at this place right here. I bet you there's so many bass.
That's so like Mooka. He just kind of goes out there and starts fishing and then eats the fish raw.
It's like, alright, fuck
Lucas
y'all.
wants to fight a bear.
Alright. So,
Well, he doesn't.
alright. So this guy right here.
Oh boy.
I don't know Dalum. As he speaks out.
He's a drunkard.
I don't know Dalum.
Oh.
Down
It
there.
looks like Van Gogh from
I done
the.
know Dalum on there, down the road at that farm there.
Who's got comprehend language?
Thank you for your time, sir. Have a great day.
He's covered in mud and sweat. And I done know Dalum down at the farm there.
We should go investigate your farm?
The farm there, the scarecrows walk.
Yeah. Is that your farm?
He smells heavily of booze. Everyone's farm, just farm. Everybody farm.
Your farm? Your farm? My farm? Your farm?
Why don't you show us?
I go back. Oh no.
It's all right. We're here.
Yeah.
Mooka's gonna look a little intimidating here.
All right.
Try to persuade him to come with us.
Dog,
Okay.
eight dog.
Tangle attempts to persuade him also to come with her. Or them, us.
I assist as well.
Man, I don't know that, but
This guy's a piece of crap here, basically.
nah,
What?
the year you.
All right, champ. When you sober up, come find us again, okay?
Yeah,
Is there a sober up spell?
Where is your farm?
Down there, that about way.
Can you draw us a map?
Down there, about way.
Can you draw us a map?
Can you just take us?
I mean,
I
isn't
know
there some sort
back
of
there
spell
now.
that will wake
Nobody
somebody
go
up or
live
something?
there. That goes scarecrow.
Can we do a restoration on him to remove alcohol from the system?
Yeah, the sheriff
do
leans
it.
over and goes, "This is how he normally talks."
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, okay.
He's just not very later. I'm assuming his intelligence
ain't
is
right
like
now.
a 6.
They ain't right. Few days now back.
Oh, that sounds great.
Scarecrow ain't dog.
He's like George.
Oh,
from
okay,
Michael
wait.
Mann.
The scarecrow ate his dog.
Scarecrow
Right.
ain't dog.
All right.
Definitely.
More dog. No more dog.
Or was it Lenny? Which one was there?
It was Lenny.
Okay.
Ain't been right there about the day.
That's some excellent acting, Matt.
Very good.
Is he at least pointing in a general direction from
Down there, down up south,
Shit,
yeah, some point.
Hemlock would know where his farm is. Let's
I'm
just.
walking that.
Oh, you been
He's not
gone.
coming with us. Let's get Hemlock to tell us where his farm is, because I'm
Right,
I'm
I mean,
sure Hemlock
right, as the
knows.
sheriff, he's gotta know.
He knows. So we'll be like,
Scarecrow
thanks.
walk. Stalk
We'll
Knight.
get him. We'll kill him for you. Don't worry.
We'll
All
take
right,
care
buddy.
of the
You take care.
scarecrow.
Pray.
Unless he's a Batman.
This is what I
Should be
believe.
hurting.
That 3 tons. They gone.
There, buddy.
There, buddy.
Nick
It's
Knight.
okay. We'll take care of it. All right.
Margot,
Can
arrive.
we all
Some
leave?
man.
We're walking away.
Yeah, let's just back up slowly.
More scarecrow walk. Come back. Wait, no. Please help me out.
Wait a minute, you guys. Wait, he's asking for help. He feels like a scarecrow at his dog.
Scarecrow,
We're
hey,
not
dog,
gonna
hey,
just walk away
farmer.
from him.
I live.
He's a farmer, where at his farm where he lives, so he's not going to.
Scarecrow can wow.
We'll kill it if you just point in the freaking direction.
Scarecrow,
man.
Scarecrow, everyone out. I live. Dog die. They
He's
dead.
scared.
Everyone
We gotta go
dead.
scared.
You're at your farm.
My
Yes,
farm,
no.
that
Yes or no?
farm, they dead. Hamley farm.
Is
All
the
the
farm
farms.
visible from here? I
No,
mean,
it's
it's
to
all the
my
farms.
south.
It's all the farms. The whole
To
entire
my south.
farmland.
To my
The
south.
entire farmland. So we need to head out. All right.
I
Sounds
would
good.
be
We'll take care of it.
that. Get me out. I do well.
We'll
Do me well.
We'll let you know when it's safe to come back.
You
home,
want
okay?
more? I got moonshine. I want moonshine at my house. Bring my moonshine.
We will not bring
Moon,
you
he was-
moonshine. You do not get moonshine.
I give you some of my moonshine. If you
He's
allow.
saying he'll give us some of his moonshine as a thank you for helping him.
Okay. All right.
Thank you,
Never mind then. I like moonshine. Moonshine's good. Yeah, Tango.
Jess, have you lived
Tango
in
apparently-
Louisiana recently? Or
She's got Louisiana language.
I don't know if I told you I took that skill.
I've got common orc in Louisiana.
I'm fluent in Gump.
Nice.
all right, can we start walking towards the farms there and see
Yeah,
if we can?
that's fine.
Yeah, we get that. Let's go.
They're going
let's
at
ask
night. They're
Hemlock.
only at night. You can't go.
Yeah.
They
day.
only come out at night, yeah.
All right.
They
only at night.
been get at they go. No, there only at night with they walk careful. 8 dog.
All right.
What-
So
Hey,
we're gonna
Fred.
leave.
Scarecrows
Hey,
are
Fred.
doing
We've got enough information. We're gonna go find Hemlock again and
One
ask him
moment,
exactly where the
please.
farm is.
All
Do
right.
these scarecrows move around? Do they
Walk
walk?
careful. Yeah. Walk
And do
careful.
they make noises like this?
I don't know. 8
Okay,
dog.
well-
8 dog.
What? We're gonna want to get Roxy.
Yeah,
we're gonna want to get
we're
some
gonna
oil.
need some
We're gonna wanna
zombie
get some
action
fire.
on this. Yeah, I
And,
love fire.
who wants to camp out tonight?
I'm good with camping. Quadra loves trees, man.
Let's camp out tonight.
Walk
And roofs,
careful.
Let's go get Hemlock to tell us exactly where the farm is in the hinterland, so we know where we're going too. So, all right,
Well-
Tango. Unless you'd like to speak more Louisiana, because you're
Dead
No.
doing a great job.
people. That
I
They
think
did.
we've gotten what we need. We're good.
look, hog
You did a great
animal.
job.
Look
I
like
applaud
hog
you.
animal.
Thank you.
Hard 8 y'all, help me out.
We will help
We
you
will
out.
All right,
I'm
All right.
walking away. I'm
give me moonshine. I want moonshine.
I
I'm
go
at my
find
wit's end.
I go find Hemlock and I ask
I
him
need my
how
moonshine.
how our prisoner's doing.
I'm
settled in.
moonshine. He's following me out.
Okay, we're
Following
gone,
us.
Matt.
Sheriff goes, it'll be all right. Grump, it'll be fine. I will moonshine. And he goes to sleep. He's just like,
What are you doing?
Don't you
and
dare.
Hemlock goes, whew. I'm glad you could make heads or tail on most of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well, Tangle says, you know, my daddy sounded a lot like that.
Why don't we go find Roxy? Why don't we gather up? Looks like there does seem to be some type of haunted scarecrow issue going around.
I don't really believe in myself, but
We'll chill out for the night.
I'm willing to part with some of my guards to help you out if you wish. They're a little green. I believe you
That's
know
fine.
John
I
and
don't
Jim and Tim.
I don't like to see men killed for no reason, but
They got. Well, I mean, where else are they gonna cut their teeth? We'll cut their teeth here.
Yeah, they take my orders, and I will relieve my orders unto you. So you have acting. They will follow your orders. Is what I'm trying to say.
They'll follow the orders for all. Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
As you know, there's one thing that they can do. That's
I'd
follow
also
orders.
like to go to Xantus, see if he's got any initiates that might be ready for some field study.
Can you be sure that the troops have bows and arrows? Make
I
sure they're fully
almost started
equipped.
speaking the Farmer Grump voice again for Sheriff
Don't do
Hamilton.
that.
Oh, yeah, well.
That was
Yeah,
the
we
worst
just want
thing
them.
ever.
We want them to be melee ready and also long range
They,
ready if they are going to come out.
Yes, they are well equipped. They don't no archers. They
Torches and oil.
Are melee fighters.
They're melee.
That's what we need. Torches and oil. If Xantus has any spares, initiates, and if we can go get Roxy and let her know
Here I
that
am. Roxy walks through the door.
we're hunting Scarecrow tonight.
Yeah, I think it's a scarecrow zombie.
Sheriff
I hope
Hamilton
the
goes. There's
Scarecrow's
if you want to get the lowdown.
I
Farmer
actually
Grump's in the
heard
next
the
room.
heard the
Yeah,
trail
you don't
end of
want to
that.
talk
Don't-
to Farmer Gump.
No, fuck that guy.
All right. Well,
He's gonna give us moonshine.
Move
Roxy
on.
tosses the Sahedron ruin to Quadrule. I was able to figure out what that was.
Yeah, good news.
Sort of. It's kind of... So we're seeing this thing all over the place, and apparently it's a symbol of the ancient empire of Thistleon.
Sounds
Also, she has a Karzog walk into the room. She's been keeping the image up just so she could show everybody. Figured out who this is, and like a big magical arrow starts pointing at Karzog. And she's like, he was apparently one of the Runelords, ancient leaders of Thistleon.
Where did we see
Eh.
Korzog again?
He was the man who was making. She starts speaking in the Thessalonian thing and translating it.
Oh,
He was
the
in
image
he was
that-
in
the
Thistleton.
ghostly image that we saw that we couldn't. Okay,
Right,
He was sitting on
Muka
the
sat
throne.
on him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on the
Muka
throne.
sat on him.
okay, I remember now.
That was a comfy throne.
Maester Grump, Farmer Grump's gonna help you out. Now,
No, fuck that. I'm just gonna leave. Muka leaves.
I'll take him as an understudy. Frank and I always could use company.
Muka attacks him, actually.
Don't you dare! All right.
I guess this is to Gertis, and Roxy says, "Well, we're about to head into some ghoul-infested countryside, so I would suggest that you remain here for the time being."
What? Of anybody who should be proving themselves, I feel like it should be Gordis.
I'm
Roxy's
fine
like-
with that. I will stay here.
Roxy
Guard baby
turns to
Frank.
Quad. And
What?
Roxy's like, well, you don't plan to take Frank out there, do you? I mean, these aren't
Frank-
zombies; these are ghouls.
Frank's actually been in my backpack the entire time. I've never let him go because I'm worried that he'll tear my room up. I kind of want to just leave him in my room and lock the door.
So
and have,
he is in your backpack.
he has been, yeah.
Okay, I'll need to take that in consideration now.
Okay.
Roxy
Where did you
we
think I
can-
was storing him? Because I want to store him. I don't
don't
want
know.
to carry him.
Rusty Dragon. I thought.
Roxy
You can make
Roxy
that guy
I'll just do
Roxy
that.
says, "Huh." Well, I guess we could leave him with Gertis, but we just met
Yeah.
Gertis. So.
You know,
That
I thought
sounds
you boarded
fantastic.
him with some cats and dogs or something like that.
What? Did it? What?
Maybe you boarded Frank with some cats and dogs.
Why don't you leave him in the stable with Neal?
Yeah,
He's,
you haven't
he's
seen
just
the
a baby
Goblin
still.
Squash
That's the
sta-
thing.
No.
You haven't seen
Oh
Goblin
yes,
Squash stables?
the man who single-handedly destroyed a goblin tribe would love to watch the baby goblin.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess Gordis can stay here. He can watch Frank. That sounds like a good
No,
idea.
I think you misunderstand. I'm talking about my horse, Neal.
He's gonna watch a baby
The
goblin.
stable master has a thing for goblins. Remember all the goblin ears we were selling him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're not leaving.
Yeah,
No.
we could just make Gordo guy there like Milford the Archer.
Frank is sentient enough
Yeah.
to understand instruction, right? It doesn't mean he'll follow it, but he understands what I'm telling him to do,
He has
right?
no idea what you're talking. He's like,
Frank does it.
yeah, he's dumb.
Okay.
He's dumb as a rock.
Roxy turns to Gertis and she's like, "Would you mind watching Frank here? It might just be best just to camp out for a couple of days till the scroll gets here." Matt?
What?
she was asking Gertis, would you mind watching Frank? I mean, it might be safest for you to.
I will watch over this delightful bundle of joy.
Yeah.
Goo goo gaga. It's his first word. He starts forming his first word, but it's not quite comprehensible yet.
That's goblin tongue for I'm going to betray and kill you all, by the way. just putting that out there.
And, he goes, I will take care of this little bundle.
We got a full-on stakeout tonight.
Roxy's like, thank you, Gertis.
You should take the goblin
Here,
with you. Could be useful as a distraction.
I agree.
We're not gonna use it like a bait.
Well, you're not.
Go check the perimeter, little guy.
Roxy says, all right, so we can set them up at the Rusty Dragon. They can stay in Mia Crawl's room. Oh, by the way, don't go out at night. There's a
scarecrow infestation.
Yes, a scarecrow infestation. You never know when one can walk
That
into
sounds like a bunch of
Sandpoint.
bullshit. All right, Roxy. I'm smart tiefling. I know my stuff.
All right.
Scarecrows
There's,
walking? Are you serious?
Roxy said, well, Grump here might have mistaken the ghouls, which
I
are
know my
necromancer
own
friends.
They scarecrow.
Roxy's like, all right. Well, just it'd be safe if you stayed inside tonight. I mean, there's undead running around here like no man's business.
Scarecrow. All right.
Roxy looks at him and she's like, man, you guys had to deal with him, huh? All right, so what's the plan?
We're leaving this fucking building. This is what we're doing right
All right, let's leave this building.
Scarecrow.
All right, so what's the plan? Do we want to? I'm good. I'm still kind of good with spells, but I don't know.
We need to sleep so that Corral can take care of my hand.
But on the downside, on the upside,
We'll get that in the morning.
It's like
Okay.
it's afternoon right now.
Oh,
And,
okay.
how big are these farmlands that we're
They're pretty
The
big.
hinterlands. Yeah. It's on the hinterlands map. So
Yeah, it is on the hinterlands map.
Right, but Hemlock pointed us to the specific location.
Yeah, it's a decent area. Maybe like the part that he's pointed out was probably around like 1,000 to 1,500 feet, like area.
we've got a survival master over here, though. Muka can definitely track down activity and tracks, and I mean, I'm assuming if these are undead, that they don't really try and cover their tracks. They should be pretty easy to find.
Yeah.
So
And
I think,
Roxas doesn't have to.
so I mean, I guess Corral, it's up to you whether you want to sleep out there or if you'd like to sleep in town, because the farmlands are really not that far away. We could stay here and then head out early in the morning and get there still in the morning.
well, if we get there still in the morning, it's already done. I mean, these things.
Oh yeah,
attack
that's
at
right.
night.
Yep.
So,
Sorry.
I mean, at least for us, why don't we arm ourselves? We got some oil, some torches. How many do we have coming from town? Clerics and fighters, so to speak.
Father Xantus said he could spare no acolytes, but the town guard is sending four
He
town
can't
guard.
One that I would put under my watch. Nothing.
What?
I mean, I could watch over one. They've got to get some I got to get some field experience somehow.
All right.
You guys can.
Xantus goes, I have my most prized initiate. He is a young lad at the age of 12,
Oh, jeez.
but he is very talented.
In what?
Cleric stuff.
Roxy's like, you know what? I'm gonna go around town, look for a couple of things. Maybe there's a spare paladin laying around. I'm also going to look for a druid to cast reincarnation.
Alright.
And 12-year-old's a little too young. He's gonna get in the way. There's no discipline at 12 years old. We're good with our troops then.
Does Roxy find any word of where there might be a spare druid or paladin laying around? Druid's just for the scroll. Paladin would be pretty awesome to have around.
There is no word on either one right now. But Corral, Father Xantus goes, actually, you should take him. He is... 5 years ago, his mother and father were killed horrifically and slaughtered by the chopper. And ever since then, he has devoted his life to a man you may know, to a god you may know. Is Garum.
He's a Garumite.
All
right.
He is stout of heart, but small of frame.
Well, so am I. Let's see him.
Alright.
Alright, I guess Roxy gets back relatively soon. She's like, she's the Hemlock. She's like, could you look for a druid around here? We gonna just need someone to cast something.
I'm sure if you went out towards the Mosswood or maybe the Brine Stump Marsh or some area like that, I'm sure you could find a druid somewhere. Of course, they may not be friendly, but
crap.
You know them druids. They don't like to be bothered.
Roxy
Coming to the towns much.
Right? She's like, all right, I'll take a crack at it. I mean, I'm pretty good with divine items of all flavors.
All right.
Hopefully, it doesn't backfire.
All right. Is there any bad thing happen if it backfires?
If it she's worried about it. If she fails, like she can only fail, she gets a natural 1, and if she gets a natural 1, it's useless for another 24 hours. Reincarnation only goes by days, so they only have a week to get Gertis's brother back.
Okay.
Should be fine.
She's like, all right, well. You're right, Hemlock. I guess, well, there are no druids around here then. Certainly not, and she's like, certainly none I'd like to deal with. That's about her family.
I'm gonna throw, little introductions to the lad. Get a name, get a, what he looks like, anything like that?
My name, kind dwarf. Stout of frame and stout of mind and stout of heart, it seems.
Let's not go with the flattery now.
I am an unnamed one. I threw away my name. I am currently looking for it. I wish to be reborn. I've gone by the name of Boy.
Was he unsullied?
I've gone by the name of Boy since I was 8 years old. Or
Boy?
7. Boy, yes.
That'll work.
Come, Corral. Give the lad a name. Bestow upon him.
That's not my job as of yet. I mean, name is a very important thing to anyone. Something that they'll have to feel they get themselves and they earn themselves. Maybe that'll be displayed tonight. I'm gonna throw him the wand of cure light, the 20 charge one left.
All right.
You know how to use it?
I will figure it out, sir.
Does he have any purpose for a gold holy symbol?
I have my own.
We sold that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I sold it.
Alright, cool. I just don't want that in there anymore.
What is he wearing? Any weapon or anything like that with him?
I will go get it. He is basically wearing leather armor.
Okay.
He does have a warhammer. He goes, this warhammer is a little bit big for me right now, but one day I'll be able to wield it bravely.
Like a roll.
You got a buckler or something?
I do not. I do not believe in such things. Hiding behind a shield.
Oh, Warhammer isn't two-handed?
He uses it two-handed. It's the only way he can use it right now.
Alright.
Roxy's like, well, I guess there'll be, let's see, let's see, 6 of us. She's including Roxas, and then we'll have a little group of 11. So I think we have sufficient numbers.
Yes. So it seems.
I think we'll be alright.
Oh.
Roxy's like, when do you want to head out? I mean, if I could take an hour nap, that'd be awesome. But
What time is it now?
It's like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, why don't we head out now? Why don't we set up camp? We'll get everybody comfortable in the fields, get everyone with an idea, introduce ourselves a little bit, talk, share some meals, drinks.
I like the word meals and drinks. Yes.
Yeah.
So just a chance to get to know everyone, get an idea of what the plans are. We do want to keep a fire burning and see if they come back. See if anything comes back. But it's a good chance just to get away for a little while.
all
I
right.
agree. I am feeling tired, so I will need a nap, and then I can take one of the watches tonight.
Yeah.
All right, Roxy's like, well, if I'm gonna when it's my turn to sleep, I guess. Just remember, I'm probably best if I sleep for 8 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, Mooka doesn't have any of those weird restrictions. Midnight heat.
And she's like, Roxas can help
Roger,
you guys out. He's pretty good with keeping watch. Roxas kind of growls like, oh yeah.
I'm great. No.
All right. Well.
All right, so we got what was it? Us 6, Boy, Jim, Tim, Slim, and
Dim.
Prim.
You are the worst namer.
You're the worst neighbor.
You are not naming anything anymore.
That's okay though.
All right. So you guys head out.
Sure.
All right. You actually make it there unhindered. The guards are very quiet. One seems to be enamored with you, Roxy. Sheepishly looking over every few seconds as you catch the glance of an eye, like peering back straight ahead every time you look. But
Roxy's just gonna smile at him.
all right.
Hey, Matt, can you take Farmer Gump off the screen? I'm sick of looking at him.
No. Nah. Every dog had a day. Every dog had a day.
Oh, God.
Okay, yeah, Farmer Grump's gone.
Dead.
You?
He's not dead. He'll be back.
Joy.
Mooka will go to jail.
Roxy, on the way there, Roxy explains to them something. She's like, oh, I had a revelation not too long ago. You remember Pseudo? Our friend Pseudo. Well, the guard who saw him, or who was guarding him, was magically put to sleep, if I'm going to take a guess at that. And when he woke up, he saw a white cat. We met a certain wizard who had a white cat for a familiar, and sleep's a really low-level spell. So if I had to we also know that this wizard loves Pseudo with all her heart, and we also know that somebody told her where Pseudo was located. So if I had to make a guess, I would say Lieri busted him out a while ago.
Somebody also let Suto and Lieri live, so hopefully they don't come back. But Lieri did make that promise. Suto's still dangerous.
Mooka, you were slacking on the job. What the hell?
What's up?
You let people live.
You let people live.
Sorry.
Sometimes.
Roxy's like, well, to be fair, Mooka didn't deal with these two that much anyway.
Yeah, well, Quadral's conscience is clear, so that's all that really matters.
Roxy's like,
Maybe they can be together, after all.
Yeah, they can be.
well, let's just hope Pseudo isn't, You know, the vengeful bastard who poured hot glass on his dad, and you know,
Oh God.
If he wants to kill
Beat
anybody,
his
it's probably
sis-
me.
beat his sister to a pulp. Let's hope he doesn't come after us.
I kind of killed his lover. Well, who he wishes was his lover. So.
No, they were lovers. It's just she only had him as like, you know, a fling, and he
Roxy's
thought
like,
it was more than that.
Gotcha.
All right. So that's just something Roxy wanted to tell everybody.
Well, sweet, fantastic. Thanks a lot. I feel bad. All right, cool. Those are scarecrows.
Are we riding horses? By the way, we take our horses.
I don't think we have enough horses.
Oh, okay.
So I think we were walking.
Yeah, we can walk.
Just saying, I wouldn't want the horses to get attacked by ghouls.
Yeah.
No, I would not want that at all.
I'll be right back.
Here, take a quick pee break.
Absolutely. I need to get something to drink anyways.
Yeah, play some scarecrows.
Hey Ken, I'm sending you an email with a picture of my case and what's in it and all that.
Nice.
So you can see everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after looking online at this stuff, makes me wish
I thought that I'm hoping that this is at least fun for you to be shopping, you know, for stuff.
Oh yeah.
So the case has it's a thermal take, a matrix thermal take, if you recognize that.
Yeah. Oh man. Some of the best.
I see we're taking a little break then.
Dude, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, thermal take's good.
Matt, glad you're feeling better.
Huh?
Glad you're feeling better, or at least more chipper.
Yeah, I'm a little bit better. This is freaking hot. Well, the guy in the Master Grump's character, I was doing alright.
That was funny.
It was
Especially how we just kind of followed them and showed up on the screen.
What's wrong, Ken? You don't like, you didn't like him?
No, I did not.
Why
It was
not?
alright. I mean, you can do what you gotta do, man. It's your deal. But I'm just saying, I'm good.
So the map right now, I mean, are we seeing scarecrows?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we walk to the farmlands and see them.
Well, I mean, you're not. I know I revealed it.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to figure out if we saw them yet and they're actively there, or